I am on the USS Wisconsin. Oh goodness, I just went up 3 flights of stairs. Oh my word. Okay. So, my dad's friend is giving us a tour. And I'm literally following them from up above. They're way down there. 3 rows down, 3 floors down. Yeah, so I'm weaving in and out through this huge battleship. Oh goodness. Wow. This has been a really fun experience so far. It's amazing. I don't know. See where they're at. I don't know where they are. There they are. I'm following them from the top. Way up here. Look at this view though, guys. Let me show you. This view. It's absolutely amazing.
This is like a maze.
It is. It's a big maze.
Yep.
This is what she's talking about. Having to weave through here.
You're so funny.
Oh, well, you know.
Look, you got a big smile, but it's called a square box. All we saw was a camera in front of your face.
True.
You have to pose a little differently. You know, give us some legs. There you go. All right. Square box, square box, square box. Dad's taking a picture. Smile. That's perfect. Perfect. And so the answer is, Mike, it's still a biomass.
This is amazing. It's really breathtaking. Literally, if you have a chance to come up to Norfolk, Virginia, go on the USS Wisconsin. It's the biggest of all the battleships. I forgot how many wars he said it's been through a ton of them. And it's just all the work that's gone into this place has been beyond my comprehension. Like, I cannot imagine all the technologies and all the things that they put into this. Here. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more and show y'all just a little bit more of this place. I don't want to make this vlog too long, but there's so much stuff that I want to show you guys. It's amazing down here. Look, way down there. I'm gonna come along here and show y'all before I go down to a lower deck. The end of all this. This vlog is a little bit all over the place. It's hard to really get one shot to really speak and talk to you guys without it being just everywhere. So bear with me on this vlog. There's so much. I'm trying to get some information for y'all from what he's saying, but there's still so much to look at. Oh my goodness. But if you love the Navy, if you love battleships, if you love anything war related, because it's so much history with this. But my dad loves history. He loves just all of this stuff, and so he's like a kid in a candy store here. I like it too, but I feel like I like a different era of history. But it's still fun to see all of this.
It's bigger than 16 inches. And so when they use the ram and they press that into the barrel, it engages and cuts the rifling gears. And that's where you get the pressure from behind to push that thing.
I got you.
You with me?
Yeah.
And so whenever that happens, it's dragging some of that bronze. It's not tearing it away, it's heat, pressure, connection, and it's dragging that bronze out of the front of the barrel. And every couple hundred rounds, they would lower the barrel, and they got this device that they lock onto the front, and they hacksaw off the excess. It would start coming out. can't get a good round shoot if it's going. And they would cut off. So after a while, when it gets so thin, then you've got, we can't see it with the naked eye, but that thing is thinning. That sleeve is thinning, being dragged out the front. Kind of like when an 18-wheeler goes down the highway, they're dragging the highway in a little roll. You can't see it, but over time you get a buckle and you get a hole. The 5-inch 38. So a good gun crew there can get off 15 to 17 rounds per minute per barrel. And I'm told by the sailors that lived here that the big guns, if you're firing those, everybody knows, you feel it. They said these would drive you crazy.
Really?
Because they're like a crack of lightning landing inside you. And in the World War II, they would bring their K-Pock, their little mattress pads, out on the deck to get some cool air in there while they're sleeping. Well, back then, when the lookout would say, "Oh, I see a glint in the sky, 2 points on the starboard bow," and people, they said they would just lay there and say, "Well, what's up?" Because nobody sounded battle stations. I don't have to get up yet. And then they would fire for a little while and go, "Nah, false alarm." But as soon as the alarm went off, battle station, general quarter, report to general court. Then they got to take everything, all that burnable stuff, take it inside, report back, get there dressed again, and get back to their gun. On this ship, 1,900 men had 5 minutes to report. Each gun call in, man ready, man ready, man ready, man ready. Go down the list.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. And you would practice that until it was.
Last year was open here. Wasn't it? Last time I went to you was it was like a year or two ago. I remember. We have been into this room so years ago. It's so cool that these leaves are painted. Look. Oh look.
There it is. So now you're on the O2 level. Say O2 level.
O2 level.
So then you're going to go back and climb up the next stairwell and meet us again on the O3 level.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Barely. I just want to take a minute and say I really commend those people, the sailors, for being so fit, because these stairs that I've been up and down, just like 3 floors, and my thighs are like burning every step. Maybe that's because they are super steep or what, but I know I'm not fit. But oh my goodness, cannot imagine being back then. You couldn't afford to not be fit back then, for sure. Right, we are in the mess hall, is what he said. The dining area, the kitchen. Oh, he said this is where the fancy people, I guess, ate, is what he said. Wow. Look how old that Dr. Pepper is. My goodness. White milk, chocolate milk. How big? This isn't so bad for way back in the day. noise you just heard, I'm guessing you can probably figure out what that sound was. That was just what it sounded like.
Now, mess clear, clear the mess deck, clear the mess deck.
That's what it sounded like to be in the kitchen back then. That's what it sounded like then. That was really loud in there. My phone now, because my camera died, I really need a new camera battery. Big time. So, but I'm gonna keep filming on my phone. I have more battery. I'm not gonna stress out so much about that. Cash collection office. Interesting. Let's go in here. Educational service. Oh. This is nice. I literally lost my dad. My dad has lost me. Let's put it that way. Don't know where he is. He doesn't know where I am. That's okay. We're both just gonna get lost in here. This is such a small area. Oh my goodness. Imagine on these small beds. Oh look, there's a TV. I have a lot of respect for our military and just knowing what they went through to live and survive on the ships so that we can be protected and that we can have what we have now. It's definitely something to be thankful for sure. Engineering log room. Look at the computers they had then. The equipment. Found the dentist office. It's definitely, they said that they were going to be looking at me through the camera. Well, they're going to have to wait for a minute because I'm still looking. And I'll find the camera in a minute. And look at their stuff first before I go look at the camera. Their equipment. They can see me in the camera. Say hello, everybody. The people that were watching on the other side. X-rays. These things. I really appreciate the sound effects that they have because it gives you a real, helps you to really understand more of what they went through, what it sounded like during this time. It's loud, but I appreciate that more in-depth understanding of what they went through and what they dealt with. This, like I was saying, I love the sound effects and the things that they give you so that way you can have a better understanding of just what they went through. It's so tight in here. Like, look how narrow that is. And just think, like, they had 5 minutes to get ready whenever the alarm went off and to phone. I'm guessing this is where they phoned to let them know that they are ready. Every individual had to phone and say, I'm ready, I'm here, or I'm not completely sure what they said, but just this way out, that way. The gist of it. So, see if I can find my way out of here and back to my mom and my dad and everybody else. I think I've gotten lost. hopefully I will see you on the other side.
It's so
Enlisted people are not allowed to use them. Chiefs, officers get special khakis. But if I know somebody, and I would always get my allotments of cigarettes, even though I don't smoke, because cigarettes are worth more than money. Two packs of Marlboros, I'll get Marlboro. If I get this guy that works in there, press my uniform. I don't need them all pressed, I just need one in case Skipper wants to see it. I'm going to put on the best uniform I got. I always kept one pair of boots that I never wore. They were shiny as glass. I never wore them unless I had to. No matter what, I'd come
And you
back.
watch where you step.
Yeah, no matter what, I'd come back up. No, I got to redo that. But there's a guys on the ship that I can give a couple packs of cigarettes, get my boots shiny.
I'm also going to insert this part right here so you can see where I go from just normal looking at the ship to the backstage tour of sorts, where he shows us access and unlocks doors and things like that, so that way you can see the difference. So that's going to be right here before I get to those other clips. We're going down to the third deck. It's got a lot of the really cool stuff down here, so I'm going to actually just film it down here for you in a minute, and you can see it's like secret access. This is really cool down here.
We don't have to do the whole engineering tour, but I want to get you to the film. I think they've already turned them off. I'm going to turn them back on. Forward is our hospital. 20-bed hospital, 2 surgical wards, x-ray room.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's cool.
Now, what I do, I have the legs to be able to do this. You're going to have to use the stairs. When you do, I know this is old 75-year-old steel.
Still hurts though.
Still hurts. Won't see this anywhere else.
Down here.
Let her come around so she can see.
Wow.
Longest continuous passage of the ship. This is access to all 4 fire rooms and all 4 engines. Remember the movie Battleship? You've seen that?
I think so.
And they need to move a round from turret 3 to turret 2 or something like that. And there's 6 guys carrying a 1,900 pound, actually it's supposed to be armored repairs, 2,700 pound. Not in your wildest dreams. Next time you watch the movie, look at the overhead. There's a steel beam that goes the length. There's slings for moving projectiles. You just gotta roll it.
Wow. Can you imagine way back then the technology that they have? It's really incredible.
Fire room 1 is where there's 2 boilers, one on the port, one on the starboard. They're about 2.5 stories tall. And they produce steam, which is then sent over to the engine. So this is called the check level. At the check level, all the guy here does is maintain the level of water with the teacup. And I liken it to a tea kettle because we all understand that. Sure. If there's too much water in a tea kettle and you put it on the stove, it won't produce steam because there's no room to create the steam.
Okay.
It expands, right? It's boiling. If there's too little water and you put it on the stove and you steam away that pretty quickly, then what happens to the inside of that kettle? You ruin it, you pit it, it starts getting problems. And you destroy it, it cooks. You cook the metal, right? I told you this is 2.5 stories tall, and you see the top of it here. I'm 6'2". Okay?
Now on board
When we go down to
Wisconsin,
the next
the
level,
time
we'll
is
be in front of the
16:45.
burner box.
The ship will go into lockdown in 15 minutes.
So the tubes come up
We
through
ask that all
here
visitors
with
make
the
their
water
way to
that
the
we
starboard
produce. We
quarterdeck
use
for
evaporators to
departure.
produce 100,000
I
gallons of
say
water a
again,
day.
the time is
That's put back in here. It's a
16:45.
closed loop
The
system.
ship will go into
So once we
lockdown in
make the
15
steam,
minutes.
it gets sent
We ask
back
that all
to the
visitors
engine.
make their way to the
And
starboard
there's going to be
quarterdeck
some
for
water loss
departure.
in that
Thank you
process.
for visiting the Battleship Wisconsin.
But, so they're throwing everybody out. Hope she knows to tell them, I'm with Clayton. Get off the ship. No, I'm saying everything. And so the guy here, all he does, now I can't hear anything here. And when I'm working in this space, it is loud. I would have both earplugs, if they had them in that day, and the Mickey Mouse ears.
Right.
Most of the pictures you see, the guys aren't wearing anything. They don't have, they just don't have that equipment. It's not important.
Now, when you air, report to the quarterdeck. When you air, report to the quarterdeck.
I lost a parent. And so his job is to watch these two sight glasses. And the water level should be maintained right here.
Okay.
Now, all in all, that does not seem like a big deal. You guys are listening to me tell this story. Now, okay, that's easy.
That's huge.
Well, so the captain calls down and he says, I want to make maximum speed, 33 knots. And all of a sudden, they make a big greater demand for steam, which sucks more water. And he adjusts to add more. He's got to maintain it right here. That's the water level. And then we get up to steam and he says, all stop. All that water comes back. So he's got to drain water, add water, drain thing, about 600 degrees. You put a quarter on top, and you wait till you get good and hot, about 15 minutes. And the guy below you is doing his job too. He's walking his checks, checking the gauges. And you get your rag, and you pull that off of there, and you watch, and you try and drop it right in the back of your shirt. And you watch him dance. And typically, you always miss. So what does he do? It falls. He misses, but he doesn't stop watching, because what's going to happen? The guy does his rounds and he comes back and he goes, oh, a quarter. Throws it back to you. Anything to keep from getting bored. Now, the part you can't really appreciate here, you see that big silver thing going up that way?
Right.
That's going to the stack. It's the muffler. Right? So all these hot gases have to leave the ship. And wherever there's gases going up, there's air coming in. You with me?
Yes, sir.
So we've got to keep those carburetors flush with fresh air. That's the check. Doing those stairwell?
Yeah.
So basically, the guy that works this area is a human carburetor.
Okay.
Right? And I'm going to fire up a film here, and you're going to meet BT boiler technician 2 Smith. We call him Smitty. Right? And his job is to make sure that the fuel going in there is enough to maintain the demands of the engine slash the cabin. And one of the ways he does that, this is a burner barrel. And the burner barrel looks like this. And on the tip here is a orifice, a nozzle that's spraying fuel. Somebody's wrenched it on there. It's spraying fuel into the firebox. It's basically a fireplace, brick line fireplace. And let's see if we still have it. So this is a rather large orifice, that opening, it's very large. We're atomizing the fuel, and this little marks, as the fuel pressure is pushed through that nozzle, causes to spin, Venturi effect.
Right.
And so we're atomizing the fuel and blowing it into the firebox. We would start out with a very small opening, cold start. And we would have to heat the fuel, and you'd have to, there's backup and redundant motors all in this engine room, because if one doesn't work, you switch over. Now once you get steam produced, now we can heat everything. It's nice and easy.
So cold.
So I'm gonna end the vlog here. We've literally been here since about 12:30, and it's about 5:30 now. So it's been so many hours. We could literally spend hours here, more. And I didn't even finish all of them. Anywhere near the stories, if I can figure out the word, the stories. So, and also, I did get to film some footage that's not open to the public. So watch the video and you'll be able to find the stuff that's not just access. It's like secret access. So he let us film in there and show us stuff in there. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. There's a lot more I could film, but I just obviously don't have time. My battery's died. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy, and let me know what you think if you've ever been here. If not, go here in Virginia. So, yep, the USS Wisconsin. Bye. Behind me, like, isn't it beautiful? It's crazy. It's absolutely gorgeous out here.